Yo, what's up guys, we're JBear, aka Jonathan. We're back here on the CloudMine server. In the last episode, we hosted the most dangerous game show ever, where I put a couple contestants on the Minecraft server up in some of the most dangerous mini games that I have ever made. And if you guys missed out on the last episode, hit that I annotation that's on the top right of the screen, or there's a link in the description towards the last episode, and also towards the end of the video there will be playlists where you can go see the last couple episodes. But as of today, we're going to be starting a new project, a new big project next to this, but actually 10 times bigger on this server. We're going to be putting in a lot of work towards this. We're honestly probably not going to get most of it done this video. We're probably just going to get the majority of the structure built today. So we're kind of just getting supplies, kind of supplying up. I think I already have it kind of set up already for us to start. But I do want to showcase my base here. From the last episode, it looked a lot different than it is now. We added a lot more stuff. Now, I haven't been doing this on an episode. I actually have been streaming a Minecraft on my Twitch channel. Check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/xjbear, because I've been streaming Minecraft there regularly. I've been doing other stuff as if watching just weird stuff, but I've been playing Minecraft there. You guys can go check me out when I'm not doing a video and come talk to me live, or we're just hanging out, chilling, and playing. And that's where I've gotten all this done on the server. I actually mostly just added a bridge around most of this and that little nether wart farm. That kind of added that there. But we have a bridge that goes around the entire inside of the space. This is getting it together pretty well. I'm kind of going for the cluttered kind of mini base kind of set away. It's coming together pretty well, and I'm also adding a smelting room there, and I'm thinking about adding something over here and something over there as well, follow along as a little decor. But we're almost done with this base, but let's get this going. Let's start into the big project. I'm going to show you guys where we are starting on this and what year. Alright, so what are we doing out here? What is this? Why do I have two chests here and I have this little point here set in pretty much in the middle of the water? Well, actually, this is pretty close to my base. I think around that spot. You can kind of, if it loaded incorrectly, you can kind of see the beacon that's around towards my mining area. But here, I have a lot of stone in both of these chests, and I can also get a ton more. But I'm going to be working on a sky base, guys. It's been quite a minute since I've actually built something in the sky, but I want to build this kind of grand thing that sits above the water, just sort of like this huge temple out here, and I want to have it probably put out somewhere not above land but above water. And this is gonna kind of be our like bigger type base, I guess. I mean, this is really close to the second one, but I kind of just want to build something like a nice architect design and just kind of see how this expands and evolves over time, because I want to get a main building kind of sort of started, but I do want to keep expanding this towards this is like a sky sort of above the water village. But I'm gonna get this started. I'm gonna start our foundation here, kind of trying to figure out how we're gonna be doing this, how high up do I want to go. But we're gonna get this started, and we're gonna see what can we come up with, what kind of epicness can we create. Alright guys, we are back. Oh my gosh, this took a long time to do. As you can see right now, we're where the little platform was earlier, but what I did is I made this entire floating island. This is insane. So we have this huge platform up here. I actually built this on my live stream here. Check out my Twitch at twitch.tv/xjbearx. But I built this all on a live stream. This took actually about 2.5 hours, about 3, and give or take me just messing around a little bit. But give around that, this took quite a bit of time, and this is where this entire building is going to be. It's going to be one giant building, but the rooms in there are going to be pretty expansive. But this is going to be, I guess you could say, my official house. I think I do have the base that's over there that's in the water. But I think as far as a house type thing goes, I think this is where my technical house / mansion is going to be. So I've been thinking of what or how I'm going to design my house. What am I going for? And when I think of Skybase and also CloudMine, I think of a more lighter, more cloudy type building style. So this is what I went to. This is what I'm thinking the design style of how my house is going to go. So we have blue stained glass along with the pillar quartz and also along with some smooth sandstone. So that's how I'm going to be designing this. This is going to be the front door, the front area, and this is going to expand depending on how wide the island is, or kind of based off of it. This is kind of what I'm going with in terms of design of the house, and then kind of featuring up there we can do some more models with pillars up here. I'm probably going for a 2-story, maybe 3, but it's probably going to be a good 2 with a sort of half 3-story that's used for like balconies and other stuff like that. But that's what I'm going for with this design. So I'm gonna see if I can transform that building style to this island, and I'm gonna basically kind of get the frame of it outward, or trying to get a good outline of where the boundaries of this is going to go. I do want some outside land for like a garden or something, just something nice to have on the outside. Oh, I may even do a greenhouse, thinking of it right now, since we're up so high. But I'm going to be working on the skeleton of this house, potentially, or a good framework, and we're gonna see what we can kind of work with. So when I turn around, the framework is going to be there. So 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we are back here. Here is what we came up with. Now, this episode has kind of been filmed all over the place. It's been about a month since the last episode, and in between that month, I've dealt with hurricane lore upon other stuff that is trending IRL stuff and just Minecraft server. But we are back on the CloudMine server. So I'm gonna give you guys a tour of what I came up with. This down here is the first floor. Thinking of it, I'm probably going to split some rooms up on the side in terms of like bedrooms, kitchen area, or little storage rooms. And I think we actually went up and decided to do the greenhouse. So this is the greenhouse. This is where I will have like farms at, or a little flower, just something nice on the side of the house to kind of split away, or just a little bit of sunshine, just a little bit of sunshine to have, but just a little bit of food up here, because you never know. And then moving right on here towards the middle, I know I wanted this. I really wanted this. So this is like a middle courtyard area. I'm gonna fill this up with like plants and other little stuff. Just kind of have a nice little like zen garden. And then up here you see the balcony up here on the first floor. And then you look onto the back, there is another balcony up here on the top, and this goes down underneath their house. Maybe even just a little bit of a pool that kind of has a glass bottom where you could look down. I'm really going all out for this little base up. Now, we are going to take ourselves upstairs, up these little oak floors, and we are on this, oh god, and we are on the second floor. Now, like I said earlier, I was gonna do some balconies coming up on the next floor. So this is our second floor, a balcony that looks onto a little bit of this side of the house. Hey Creeper, how are you doing, buddy? And also, you can kind of see down there, using kind of my Optifine zoom, kind of down here onto the floor of the world. And then you can also see from up here on the balcony, you can kind of see onto the courtyard. So this glass kind of reaches up, it kind of goes around here, so you can see onto the courtyard. And now we're going to be moving on to the first room. This is my room. I wanted this to be the most elegant room off the bat. So this is going to be my master bedroom. You can sort of see this looks out into the front of the house. And from looking on from the front of the house, we have our another balcony that looks down onto the courtyard. I also wanted to do a connecting balcony. I don't know. I've never really done a connecting balcony. So this, from my room, you can reach onto the side on the other side of the house, or you can reach onto the other side of the house from here. So the house is sort of interconnected. You can kind of reach in different points. And then as we go outside this door, we reach the other like guest rooms or other bedrooms or whatever rooms on the side is going to be. So we have a room on here to the left. A little room in here that could be a storage room, probably just going to turn it into a bathroom. And also we have our other room here. We kind of turn on here into this little back way. This is just going to be a hallway. And as you can see from here, this balcony that leads on the sort of connects from this to this. And that is what we have for our second floor. Also, check out the little design I did there. I just want to kind of add some more pattern and just kind of switch up from this look and just kind of add a little bit of pattern. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Now, moving on from this balcony area, we can kind of see from what we saw earlier from underneath of the house. So this is the top area where of just another little balcony where you can kind of sit and look down onto the world. There's that creeper again. So this is the form of what we have for the house. Potentially a third layer, maybe not. It is also a lot. This building is very costly in terms of resources, but why not go all out? Why not? But I think I feel comfortable with what I have in terms of the building and the building style. Now I'm just figuring out how am I going to do the roof along with the bottom floors and just rooms. So from this point, I think I'm going to finish off and add the roof. I think I may go for more of a sandstone and oak type roof. Quartz would be a little too bright, and I think maybe with oak, maybe an oak and sandstone will work for this. Just kind of cap it off. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a view. Oh shoot, you can really see my base from here, right there in that corner. I kind of had to like tilt off to the side because of the fog. But here's a little view of the house. It's freaking huge. It's actually like, I'm really happy with how it's turned out, or how this sky base has sort of turned out. It's turned out pretty well. And here's a little view from the underneath. I definitely want to add more of a shape underneath this, so it's just not just a floating slab in the sky. But I generally do have a good basis for this world. I think I'm just gonna go in and do more structural stuff for this episode. So we're just gonna add the roof, probably finish up with some rooms, maybe the pool, and then we'll probably do another full episode where we do some interior decorating in Minecraft. It's going to look quite immaculate. So when I come back, we're going to have this roof on, and I'm going to show you guys what I have added onto this babe. Alright guys, we are back here. We finally finished it. I think this is it for what we are doing at this episode. So, we finally added some rooms onto the bottom, and I think we did a little bit more on what's up top. But I changed the entrance a little bit, add a little bit more of a design. And as we walk in, you see we have some rooms down here. So from in the courtyard, I kind of didn't want it just to be straight glass or just straight blue glass planes. You'd stop shooting me. So I added a little bit of a design to each one of these doors. So they're all kind of similar to different. These actually reflect each other. And that's just pretty much just simple. So for the right side, when you come into the right side, I did this room right here. I think I'm going to do this as a kitchen. Possibly. It just sort of fit the aesthetic of having the kitchen pretty close to the entrance of the door. This room right here, I'm thinking maybe like a living room or a couch room, possibly just a book room. I don't know. It was under the stairs, and I kind of felt like it gave that like library type vibe. I don't know. And to the left, over here by the farms, I'm thinking storage, possibly storage rooms, just kind of having just reflecting rooms on the side. I know I do have my biggest storage down on the island base, or in my little like underground water base, but we'll see how these rooms go. Maybe it'll just be another guest room. And then you see this one has a pattern as well, kind of reflecting off of that. Just one of the unique one for all the major ways. Jeez, look at all these mobs. Oh, and also some things with the floor, the entrance doors. I didn't fix that, so I had to fix that and add the oak. Oh crap, I almost forgot I added a ceiling. Yeah, so this is the ceiling. I wanted to go for the oak for the ceiling. I didn't want it to be too bright, so I wanted to kind of have it darking. So this is the ceiling kind of going off from what this is. And come on out here, and this is the roof. Looks really, really cool. I think I did a really good job with the steps. I didn't want to go too high with it, but I did want it a good sizable amount. It just wraps around the entire place. It looks really nice. And I'm leaving this open. I was thinking of putting glass on top of it, but I think I'm just going to keep it open just for rain to come through on here. Just something that's really cool and nice. And then also there's slabs on top of the oak, so nothing can spawn up here, so nothing should be able to drop on top of us when we... Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it right there. This episode's pretty wacky, pretty crazy. I just wanted to get the house done and get everything structurally finished so we can do stuff on the interior. But that's going to be it for me. I want you guys to let me know how you feel about these CloudMine episodes. Do you guys want me to keep on playing on this or doing a little series on this server? I don't only just do videos on this server, I do stream on this, so you won't miss out really on much. But let me know how you feel on these episodes and I'll keep continuing. It's been your boy here, JBear, aka Jonathan. I hope you guys have a nice day. I'll see you all later. I love you all. Peace.